Hello, Mega Dimensions here, back for another Tsukihime video. Let's put the mic a bit closer. Okay, should have checked my volume check before I started. Okay, so I think last time we thought we were the killer. Went to CL asked about it. Then at nighttime we went and fought CL. Then she said, "Oh, we're not the killer. That was just a test." And then she warned us about our family and bloodline. Though we're adopted, so that probably won't work. But yeah, we're renewed from the other routes. So now we're going to confront Aiga right now. And if I remember correctly, there's a choice that I hope I do not die from, because I remember the first time I did. I guess it perfectly. I return to the mansion where Aiga waits. I know from the conversation with Senpai that what I see are just dreams. But the fundamental problem is still unsolved. The vampire, the truth, the thing which kills people every night. If it is really Aika, what can I do? What should I do? I don't know. What? No. Friggin'. It's like, friggin' notification. It's like, oh, you want to download? It's like, no, I don't want to download. The vampire truth. That thing which killed people every night. If it is Aika, what can I do? What should I do? I don't know. Regrettably, all I can do is bite my own lip. Chapter 10. Sweltering Night. It was years and years ago. I came here after having shut myself up in my room for so long. Probably after I had become friends with one of the servant girls. I was coming out to play at last.
I'm sorry, Nissan.
In an empty courtyard, Ayaka suddenly started to cry. Even when I asked what she was apologizing for, she kept apologizing.
Because we stole everything from you, Nissan.
The reason why Ayaka's crying is something that has already ended for me in the past. It'll be a lie to say I didn't hold a grudge, but a 6-year-old girl can feel responsible for that, and it can be something she'll apologize so desperately for. In the first place, she didn't do anything wrong.
I'm sorry, Nissan.
Why didn't I notice? From the very first time I met Aika, she was apologizing to me. In this big mansion, the only one who cried for me. Thank you. But that's enough. Smiling, I stroked Aika's head. Aika looked at me, bewildered. Then for the first time, I felt strongly.
You don't have to cry, Ahika. From now on, we're brother and sister.
I remember Aika's face, laughing happily. I made a promise then. We will be a real family. Since I was elder brother, I will protect Aika whatever happened. Such thoughts. At a time, I held those thoughts as if I was dreaming. It's kind of weird if you think about it. I awake to the morning light. Knowing for sure that I am not the killer, I had no dreams of murder last night. But there was something. I feel like I had a nostalgic dream. When Aika and I were still young, a dream from before. We knew what we were to each other.
Excuse me. It's time to get out, Shiki-sama.
Yeah, morning, Hisui. I'm gonna get out because I was sliding down from my chair.
You're early again this morning.
Hisui bows and enters. As always, she plays down her first uniform and bids me a good morning.
Shiki-sama, what time did you return last night? Aika-sama was waiting in the sitting room.
Yeah, I was tired yesterday. I knew Aika was waiting in the sitting room, but I went straight to my room. Entering, I feel depressed from self-loathing. Last night, after parting from Seo Senpai, I returned to the mansion and went straight to my room to escape Ayaka. To be fair, I thought he was going to confront her like immediately. 'Cause, I don't know. I think my memory got a little bit. I think I forgot the this part. I don't know. I completely forgot about it. I thought it was going like the chapter is going to because it'll be early. It's morning and so blah 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 blah. I thought it would be like that. Because I remember he confronts Ahika. No, not in this chapter. He'll confront her because of course he is. You've been told about it, so of course he's going to confront her about it. But I know it's like in nighttime, if I remember correctly, for a specific good reason. Although I denied it to Senpai, I was afraid to ask Aiga. I can't just ask Aiga, "Are you a vampire?" If the answer was the worst possible, I wouldn't know what to do. Thinking about this sort of thing, I can't face her. I can't talk to her. Hisui. Is Aiga already in the sitting room?
Yes, she has been waiting for you for some time.
I see. That's bad. Right now I have no confidence that I can talk to her as I usually do. I'm not sure I can manage even a casual greeting. Well, the plot demands you. You have to. Because it will seem very suspicious if you don't. It's like 6 minutes already. He's sweet. Oh wow, now he sounds like a child. Oh, can you stay with me, please? Sorry, but can you stay with me today? Oh my god, now he sounds like, can you stay with me today? It's like so weird. I don't know, there's like certain actions that I found like very weird. Like this is an action that's like quite weird. Oh, and I think I gotta send a message or one. Or it's just no, my friend's talking about rappers. What the heck? Until I leave, I'd like you by my side. Wow, he's really nervous. You can tell because he never says that to her. She's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. She's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but she has no emotions. Shiki, what's it? I don't know. Shiki doesn't have a unique voice because I'm not giving him a unique voice. When you're speaking as the main character, you should not give him a voice. Shiro should not have a unique voice if you're because Rin should, and when you're only her as the main character per se, only in a prologue. So that's like one of the most unique things I ever played. So that was pretty fun. Anyways. Yeah, of course, that is a normal reaction to that response, of course. That's like the most normal reaction you ever get. It's like, oh, yeah. And voice message, I'm not going to put that out, okay? Although her scream does not change, he still looks at me in shock.
I understand, and I shall accompany you until you leave Shiki-sama.
Bowing very, Hisui grants my request. In this room, Kohaku is drinking tea with Aika. He's very nervous. He's incredibly nervous. He's like a little child who's scared by their own family. Though I understand the feeling, but still. I don't know, like, I'll still say hi, then go on and eat dinner, then I'll go to school. Then I'll deal with it when they confront me. Not when I confront them. That's how I will deal with it, at least. But I'll still say hi and, like, see them in dinner. So I won't be a complete dick about it. I don't know, or is that childish? I think, here, saying that out loud, I think that sounds very childish, actually. And a bit cowardly. I don't know. So maybe I'll have to change that to the. I have no idea. Now I'm just reflecting on myself. What the hell? This is not a visual novel about me. It's about Shiki. More than both of you. So I greet them naturally. Maybe she's mad for going straight to my room. I glances, only briefly saying nothing.
Good morning, Shiki-san. It's unusual to see together with Hisui-chan.
Yeah, I don't feel great today, so I asked her to escort me. It'll be dangerous if I get you on the stairs.
I see. Hisui-chan, you're really relied on.
She's blushing. This is like a foreshadowing until we reach her route. That her route is next. If I remember correctly. Of course, Hisui stands beside me silently.
Well, I'll go prepare breakfast. Please wait with Ahika-sama.
Kohaku-san goes into the kitchen. Ahika says nothing. Feeling an unpleasant atmosphere, I sit down on the sofa. An uneasy silence rules the sitting room.
Nissan,
What is it, Ahika?
you said you're not feeling well. Are you alright?
No, it's nothing major. You don't need to worry about it.
Really? Well then, that's good, but...
Ahika looks away uneasily. There's something strange about Ahika's attitude. It's obvious she cares about last night, but she's different from usual. Usually she'll at least say,
Why didn't you tell me when you came home?
instead she looks incredibly nervous. Ahika?
Nissan,
The two of us speak simultaneously.
yes? What is it, Nissan?
No. What are you going to say?
Nothing. I was just calling your name.
I get even more confused.
Ahika-sama, Shiki-san, breakfast is ready.
Sounds like my dad. Kohaku-san voice comes from the dining room. Well, shall we go, Ahika?
Yes, let's go, Nissan.
Somehow, Ahika seems awfully meek this morning. And now I hate myself even more. Before I was thinking how difficult it would be to see Ahika, yet I'm thinking, if she's this subdued, I want to talk with her more.
Well then, Shiki-sama, Ahika-sama, have a good day.
Following my instructions precisely, Hisui follows us to the main gate. Gates? More than one? That was just a singular gate. I don't know, I always thought that. Since today's Saturday, I'll be back early. You don't need to wait out here. Since I may go play out for a bit, please wait in the mansion. Affirming her consent, Hisui bows as we leave the gate of the mansion behind. Now, the problem is the way from here to school. Ahika falls silently next to me. Although part of me is glad of the silence, it still feels uncomfortable. We arrive at school. It's just past 7:30. Only a small number of students arrive at time. Ahika is still silent. It'll be really awkward if we didn't exchange a word at all at morning. Hey, Ahika.
Yes, what is it, Nissan?
What is it? You seem really odd this morning. You're not even angry about last night. You seem very distant.
Does it seem that way?
Yeah, it does. Are you still feeling bad? If so, you should be resting. Suddenly, I noticed. Ahika took the day off school yesterday. Racia had bandages on her arm, and she said she had a painful experience.
Nissan, you don't look really well either.
Oh no, that's... I shake my head and throw off the unpleasant image. There's
something wrong?
Since Ahika suffers from the same fertilities as I do, there's nothing strange about her taking a day off school. I have to trust Ahika, so I can't let my imagination run away with me like that. I'm fine. More important, what's wrong? Somehow you seem really feminine this morning, not like yourself at all. That is like so mean. Though not completely untrue.
You said something really terrible, Nii-san.
Yes, that's a little more like it. I feel uneasy you're not like Ahika. Well, being calm isn't that bad every once in a while.
Oh, am I always so rough?
No, you're gentle. You're polite and very proper. That's strange. In that case, why? I don't think of her being calm all the time. Well, it's okay. If you say nothing's wrong with you, I won't ask anymore. Come on, let's go inside. Looking like she wants to say something more, Aika follows me into the school building. See you later. Since school finished early today, we can have lunch at the mansion.
Nii-san.
What is it? Do you feel bad after all? So I can take you to the nurse.
No, I feel fine. I don't feel bad at all. But there's a reason I just completely lost. I feel completely lost this morning.
Lost? What do you mean?
Nii-san, do you remember that childhood promise?
Son Aika glanced at me with flustered cheeks. Childhood promise? What's that?
Jeez, of course you don't remember it. That's fine, it's nothing at all. I didn't expect you to anyway. It seems like it didn't mean anything to you.
Aika turns away. What's this all of a sudden? When we were children, that was 8 years ago. You say promise, but there were so many promises I made to you. Even if you ask me like that, I won't be able to remember.
That's true, but aren't there some things you want others to remember? Last I had a dream when we were small, so I wonder if you would remember.
Aika, think I grant everything just because you saw a dream from your childhood?
But it was nostalgic. Don't you remember the first time you called my name and stroked my head under that tree?
Back
then I would cry easily, right? Everyone would try to calm me down when I cried, but you be sad with me. So it caused me to cry more, but afterwards, I really felt like there was nothing sad anymore. From that time, Nii-san, what's wrong? Do you feel ill?
Aika. That dream last night. Is it time you were crying in the empty garden?
Yes. I don't remember it very well, but it felt like that kind of dream.
Something cold runs down my back. That dream. I had that dream too. Senpai said. I got pulled into the vampire's mind.
Nii-san, are you sure you're alright?
It's nothing. Well, I'm going this way, so bye. I'm part of Aika feeling sick. Why? Why is the result always the worst possible? Being drawn into the vampire's mind as I sleep. Last night, I didn't want to know I was dreaming the same dream as Aika instead of the killer's dream. There's only a few people in the classroom. I moved to my seat by the window and pulled down my bag. Sitting in the chair, I wait for the homeroom to start. Oh, you're early, Tono. You look pretty pale this morning. You alright? Ariko. Honestly, you and Aiko, you all keep saying the same thing. Do I really look that bad? Nah, actually you look much like you always do. I guess you just look really down, huh? Down, huh? Certainly I feel down. Somebody came and said,
Wasn't it like I said?
I won't be able to say anything back. Ariko, have you seen Senpai today? Eh? Which Senpai? Which? Ah, yes. Because she left the school. Which, darlings? Which Senpai? The only son we know is Tio Senpai, right? Who's that? Shiro? What are they aiming for students at this school? My mouth falls open in astonishment. Ariko, you... My broken voice gets that far, but I can't get any further. What is it, Toto? If you got something to say, then say it. I'll listen to anything except money problems. Ahika acts like usual, acting like he doesn't remember Senpai at all. You don't really remember Senpai. You really don't remember Senpai. That's why I'm asking who is the Senpai you keep talking about. I can't answer anymore. Gradually, I began to understand the meaning of the goodbye she gave me last night. Oh, Konofushi. I'll be here in a moment. See you later. Ahika returns to his own desk. The teacher enters the classroom. Homeroom begins, and after that, the first period starts with physics. I just observed vacantly. Senpai has really disappeared. She has not merely disappeared from me, but she's vanished without a trace. The spell has easily faded. Looking somewhat sad, she said that Ahika doesn't remember her. I'm sure no one else remembers her either. She was never a student here. She was just sent in order to observe me. So once she revealed her true character to me, there was no need for her to remain here. My chest hurts. In place of proving that I was not the killer, Ciel disappeared like a mirage. Lunch comes and all classes end. Seeking to enjoy Saturday to the fullest, my classmates rush out of the classroom. Oh, what is it, Toto? You're not going? I was just staying a bit longer. I thought I'll wait for a bit for someone. That'll be Ahika-chan, huh? No way. If it was Ahika, I would just go pick her up. I'm waiting for someone who has no reason to come, so I don't know if I'll get to see her. Right. Well, later. Yeah, don't go playing out too much at night. No, that'll be me. I'm done for it if you have to tell me that. Okay, that was the SHIKI. Ahika goes, and the art students start to go as well. I'm left alone in the classroom, still waiting for Ciel-senpai. Click, the hand hits 1 p.m. The sound of practice begins to echo from the grounds, and the classroom slowly dies open. It's Ahika. She comes over my seat by the window.
Nissan, you're not going home?
No, I'll go. I just happened to see Senpai today. I thought if I waited, she might come by. No, that's wrong. I just wanted to come by. But she never is going to appear before me again.
Is that so? Well, then I'll wait for it with you.
Ahika sits at the desk next to me. I don't mind or anything, but you really are noisy, aren't you?
Yes. I'm your sister after all.
Smiling, a little happy, Ahika sits on a chair with a smile. Well, there's no reason to send her away. Although it's unpleasant for Ahika and Senpai to see each other, Senpai isn't coming anyway. Just wasting a day. It's afternoon. Ahika doesn't complain and merely sits next to me. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've been with Ahika for such a long time since I came back to the mansion. Without conversation, I'm more aware of Ahika than ever. When we were small, Ahika was always crying. After 8 years, Ahika waited for me. Even now, Ahika simply accompanies me calmly. Well, when I was told Ahika might be a vampire, all I did was to deny it. The reasons are obvious. Ahika is my important younger sister, so I didn't want to accept it. The girl I promised to protect. The reason I returned to the Tomo mansion. My surprise when I met Ahika for the first time after 8 years, now grown beautiful. Ahika is important to me. I think I love her. What kind of love is it? I can't put it to words clearly. We lived siblings only for 2 years. During that time, the feeling of waiting to protect her was stronger than feeling of a family. 2 years. Huh, that's interesting. It's like he's not adopted. It's like he's adopted or something. I don't understand. At times I gaze Ahika so much and I don't understand myself. It's not that she's important to me because she's my younger sister. She's just important to me. So, even if she's a vampire, Ahika. Shall we go back?
I don't mind. Is that alright, Nissan? Senpai isn't here yet, is she?
No, she was never going to come, so it's alright. Ahika says nothing more. Suddenly I realized something. Ahika and others, even the teachers don't remember Senpai. But Ahika seems to. Ahika. What do you think of Senpai?
I'm not sure what you mean by senpai, but I think you mean CL-san. In that case, my opinion hasn't changed. I do not want you to associate with that person.
What? My voice dies. Ahika remembers Senpai. Everyone else has forgotten, so why? Ahika, you...
Nissan, what is it? You seem to have a terrible expression right now. Why?
What do you remember, Ahika? Everyone has forgotten Senpai, so why do you remember her?
Eh?
Ahika's expression freezes. And then she looks away from me. Ahika? Could it be you knew from the beginning who Senpai was? She doesn't answer. The silence means yes. Ahika! Answer, you knew Senpai... I love that conversation. Yeah, I love that so much. Okay. Ahika, answer me. You knew Summer was a vampire from the beginning. Is that why you didn't like her?
Vampire Nissan.
Ahika looks at me aghast. Her face doesn't seem surprised at the word vampire, but it seems like she's surprised to hear it coming from me. Ahika, answer me. If you don't, I won't be able to believe you.
Yes, Nissan. I knew from the beginning that person was different. Since I knew she was hypnotizing people she saw for the first time, I didn't trust her.
Senpai was hypnotizing people?
Yes, that's why everyone didn't think it was odd for someone to have a name like CL. Since I was unaffected by her, I realized there was something different about her.
Ahika explains herself. But she left out an important part. If everyone was taken by CL's hypnosis, why was Ahika unaffected?
When the hypnosis is removed, those people will forget the person called CL. Since I was never affected in the first place. Even though it's been removed, I remember her.
I get it. But Ahika, why weren't you affected?
Well, that's...
I see. Those are tone blood are normal. Because of that, Senpai's hypnosis was ineffective.
Nissan, why do you...
It's natural. After all, I'm not normal too. Saying that, I stand up. After a moment, Ahika also stands up with a determined expression. The empty classroom. We gazed at each other in the classroom, dying of red. I heard from Senpai. That all in the Toman family has special powers. That among them, those who end up not being able to restrain themselves kill others. But I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. Please tell me, Ahika. You're not a vampire, are you? Ahika doesn't answer. She merely narrows her eyes painfully. Why? Why won't Ahika even if it's a lie, say, of course not. Say something. Why won't you answer me, Ahika? I cry out since the silence is painful. A little more silence follows. As if nothing was wrong, Ahika walks gratefully to the window. Her long red hair is transparent in the sunset. Her red hair flutters as she turns around. Red?
Well, then I'll ask. If I was a vampire, what would you do with Nissan?
Wow, that's like a nice CG. I think I have it. If I don't, I can always like look for it. Her look like a blade pierces my throat. That's... Ahika's gaze drills into me. We're separated. Even though she's away from me, there's a feeling of tension like she's right in front of my face.
Answer me, Nissan. I asked if I was a blood-sucking demon. What would you do?
Ahika, that's... If I was to confirm that, there will be no need for me to hold back.
If I was confirmed, there would be no need for me to hold back. Do you understand, Nissan?
I could stop being...
I guess I'll be obstinate and become more honest with myself, right?
A terrible pleasure, like a giant cruel enjoyment in her eyes, Ahika gazes at me. I shudder as I look at her. Even though Ahika is looking up at me, her gaze is so cold that she seems to be looking down at me. What? I'm breathing in and I can't speak. Even though we're far apart, it feels like we're close. We can kiss at any moment. Ahika's eyes are cold, as those of a stranger. Ahika, you... My voice stops there. Whatever happens, I cannot finish.
Just a joke, Nissan. I don't drink people's blood.
A delightful smile at my hesitant state, Ahika releases a blade-like gaze.
It's just like Seal said. Certain members of the Tone family have something different in their blood. However, that's something that being told at a glance if it's awake. Even you know that, don't you, Nissan?
Ahika teases me with a laugh. No.
Yes. So your question is meaningless because I'm not what you think I am, Nissan.
Well then, is that all? In that case, I'm going home.
Is that all? Then I'm going home.
Ahika is about to leave. But no. If I miss a chance, I feel there'll be no more chances. Having come this far, I can't let her go asking her everything. No, there's still something I want to ask. About our child, when we were children.
You really are a person, Nissan. Don't tell me. Didn't I tell you there's no other child?
That's not true. Our old man adopted a child 10 years ago. Ahika raises her eyebrows. It's not like her previous reaction, hiding a guilt. It's more like anger.
I see he has been troublesome. I told her to take care not. I told her to take care not let you discover that.
Ahika sighs. Ahika? There was a third child. Even I remember vaguely. Can you tell me? Why did he die?
No, that child did not die.
Eh? But he was killed.
But he was killed by your hands, Nissan.
What, I killed? Saying that this assaults me. Yes, I killed. That accident 8 years ago. Now his dreams are being contradicted. Because remember, in his dream, he got stabbed by saving Ahika through the chest. So now he's being contradicted intentionally. Because, Ahika wants to protect her younger brother. Right, not younger, yeah, like older brother. I don't know why I say younger brother. I was like so much. Or my younger self in that courtyard. A hot, nightmarish summer day. Ahika and the boy covered in blood. The thick clouds and echoing sound of cicadas. There, I killed him. I feel dizzy. Somehow I was trying to keep from fainting. No. My breath comes out in gasp. I couldn't.
See, Nissan, doesn't everyone have secrets they have to keep to themselves?
Ahika, you...
So you should stop thinking about such things. It's enough if you just live in a mansion as Tono SHIKI.
Ahika leaves. I have no words to stop her. The classroom in the sunset. Only I'm left, standing, unable to move. Night falls. As I don't feel like returning to the mansion, I merely sit on a bench thinking. It's pointless. It's undeniable that Ahika is something different, and it's clear that there was a third child who is now dead. Ahika says I killed the third child, and I remember looking down that bloody body in the courtyard. Ahika drinking Kohaku's son's blood. Ahika saying Tono family is inhuman. Somebody saying it would not be strange for the minds of siblings to merge while they sleep. So there's no longer any doubt. Even if I don't want to accept it, it's true. At least if I don't want to see Ahika drink Kohaku-san's blood. Huh? Hang on. When I saw Kohaku and Kohaku-san, it wasn't my dream. I saw Aiga and Hakusan in a dream. That means if I was merged with Aiga's mind, I won't be able to see Aiga herself. Then that person seeing that dream, it couldn't have been Aiga who was being watched. It was Aiga who's being watched. Aiga is a vampire. She would never say that. Yeah, there's no way Aiga could be the killer. Saying I jump out of the bench. Though I'll be embarrassed later. I run around the park. I don't care how people think. I just run happily, laughing. Because this means I can protect Aiga from now on. Just once. I'm happy my mind is merged with the vampires. If he didn't see Aiga, I would still believe my terrible mistake. No, hold on. Watching Aiga? The killer was watching Aiga. Inside the mansion? Like watching his prey from a dark corner. As if he decided his next prey was Ahika. What? My back freezes. But there's no time to stand around. Ahika! Crying out, I run to the mansion with all my strength. Strange. Though it's still only 7, the lights of the mansion are out. I gasp for air. I catch my breath from running, then run into the mansion. If this one gives me the dead end, no, fuck. It's as silent as a grave. It's terribly hot. For autumn night, it's terribly hot. I keep panting heavily. My breathing is irregular, but not because I've been running. It's terribly tropical night. Sweet pours of me, dripping down my cheeks. I wiped it away. Is it this boiling night? I grasp the door of the mansion. I feel dizzy. A chill runs through my bones if my brain was wrung out. This isn't normal dizziness. My conscience isn't blurred. Instead, it's sharpened like a honed blade. I grit my teeth. Without reason, hatred boils up. The dizziness does not fade, and despite a violent headache, my body fills with strength. Ahika! There's no response to my cry. The mansion is completely without power. There's no sign of anyone. Hisui Kohaku-san? Is anyone here? There's no reply. The only here is heat and silence piercing my skin like neediness. Ahika. There's an awful feeling. I can't think of anything else. Ahika. Ahika room is in the east wing. East wing. Second floor? Yeah, because it's the first floor, so you're not. Might as well be the west wing, I think. So we'll say east. The very back of the east wing on the second floor. That's where Aga room is. I run up the stairs. The heat, air, and sense foreboding seem to stretch over the dark of night like a glass. Breathing heavily, I reach the top of the stairs and walk down the hallway. My back hurts. There's a terrible feeling in the air, gets heavier as I draw near Aiga's room. I reach Aiga's room. The distance is getting barely stronger. I put my hand in my pocket. I'm lucky as my knife is still there. I ignored my dizziness, and with my knife and oar, I open the door. Darkness. The moonlight is coming from the window, barely sheds enough to light to see. In the blue of darkness, I see Aika on the ground. Aika! I run to her and hold her up. Aika does not move. She might be unconscious, but I can tell she's alive, as her small chest rises and falls with her breathing. But there is something more strange. Aika's black hair has turned into a bloody shade of red. Aika, you're really Aika, right? Hair looks red in darkness, but it's definitely Aika. Hey, come on! What happened? I hear a noise. I turn back. The direction of the sound came from there. Someone standing by the moonlight window. It seems someone wrapped in bandages. Who are you? The man does not answer. A cold chill goes through my spine. I feel death in my nerves. The person is just there, broken. Abnormal eyes that seem out of this world. But there is some intelligence. It seems banned person has both attention and madness. Roa? My heart beats loudly. It beats quicker. All white. My mind freezes like I was dead. This feeling. I know this feeling of death. I'm sure. What is this room right? What in this room right now is the world of murder I saw in my dreams. I ask you who you are. I hold my knife and stare at that person. The Benjamin appears to be smiling. I feel sad, Shiki. You don't even remember the person you've killed. He steps towards me. I back up holding Ahika in one arm. Can't you tell, Shiki? I'm the guy you killed. What you're saying, just listening to his voice gets on my nerves. I hate him. The hatred I was feeling since I entered the mansion is concentrated on him. This hatred is my instinctual drive to remove him a homicidal impulse? My heart beats. From somewhere inside me, my body screams. It screams that this person must be killed. I see, you're the vampire. Holding Ahika with one arm, I hold out my knife with the other. The man laughs, as if it was really funny. Don't try it. I'm you. There's no one else who can truly kill himself. What? I'm taking Ahika back. She was mine to start with. Another step. The man comes closer. Stop! I won't stop. I came to get everything back from you. Name, position, power, everything was mine. The man opens his arms and talks proudly. What are you saying? What are you? You still don't remember. What a guy. We were such good friends 8 years ago. What? 8 years ago? Such good friends? Well, I guess you forgot it. It's that old man. I bet he put a strong spell on you to make you forget. And I bet you yourself wanted to forget about the ugly past, Shiki. He laughs. My vision shakes. 8 years ago. That time I was sent to the hospital from that accident. That was the last time us three of us played together in this mansion. That time, that child was all in blood. But that's all the ending now. It was painful for you, right, Shiki? Hold on, I'll save you. The man slowly takes out his bandages around his head. His face, you! Oh, interesting. So it's not Roa, but the other Shiki. Oh, he has white hair. But Aiga has black hair, so it makes it unnatural. Yeah, I should look at it. Probably Roa's influence. Though I already knew this, I'm just seeing, suspense. It's been a while, Tonoshiki. No, that's not your real name. The face comes out from the bandages. It was not like his body, a child, but Tonoshiki. Yes, why did I forget? He was with Aiga back then. The third child's name was certainly that. Yes, it has been a long time. Nanaya Shiki. Ah, yeah, that was the name. I think I mentioned Nanaya in the Melty Blood series. Yes, it has been a long time, Naya Shiki. Yeah, okay, it's like Rose voice, but lower. Bit lower, you know? You finally remember that you were an imposter. The man. Shiki's lips turned into a smile as he laughed deeply. Ah, headache. I have a headache. The lid opens, which was sealed shut. By whom? I can't look at it. At what? The box of forgotten memories. He commanded me to forget everything. Tomakasa. Nanaya Sheik was adopted by the person who made him alone. Probably because it was amusing to him that I had the same name as his son. It's something that happened 10 years ago. I was adopted. I was brought into an unknown mansion. My family were always people I didn't know. My life was in a detached building. The boy and the girl I met. The big garden we played around in. A hot summer day. I getting attacked by a shadow. I could only think about helping her, and the moment I used myself as a shield, I was commanded to forget everything. By Tomakasa, by my own father. He commanded me to live as Shiki and not as Nanaya Shiki and... Dizziness, sickness. Mixed memories run through my head. I can't control my body. I throw Ahika on the ground and embrace my knife as I pant for air. Is it shocking? I bet it is. It should have been a big shock to know that you were an imposter since you thought you were Shiki this whole time. Shiki laughs. But that's nothing compared to me. You know, Shiki, I was killed by the person I thought was my best friend. They even had the name Toshiki taken away from me. You even took Ahika, my Ahika. Can you understand how I felt? Killed. You... That's right. I killed you first, but the end result was you killed me. Can you recall yet? 8 years ago, on that day, I lost to my blood and killed you. Look at that scar on your chest. I took this arm and pierced right through you. Scar on my chest. That was an accident. I was told I got that from an accident. Yes, the old man almost killed me afterwards, though. The tone of blood finally awakened inside me. But I was in prison, underground, and lived in a dark room for 8 years. That damn old man. He said he'll let me out if I return being a human. He thought it would be inconvenient for the Shiki to be gone, so he made you into Shiki. So the adopted kid from 10 years ago was me. Do you get it, Shiki? I was killed by you. I'm alive right now, but you're Shiki. I have no place to go back to. My name as Toshi was my possession, my dear sister. Even my existence was taken away by you. I, as Toshiki, was killed by you, Shiki. Oh yeah, it's kind of weird that you actually think about it. A step. He starts to walk towards me with glaring eyes. Here, that's the end of the story. Shiki, you should have died 8 years ago. You had enough. You had enough, right? Let's go back to the way things were 8 years ago. The way things were. Yes. I returned being Shiki, and you returned to the dead person you were. A big impact. I was blown out of the hallway. One strike from Shiki. My back strikes the wall. I can't breathe. My head, I still can't think straight. I can't sense him coming. Shiki jumps out of Ahika's room. Damn. I can hear Shiki. His weapon also happens to be a knife, and my numb joins his in deadly competition. I gasp for air. I'm out of breath. I still feel sick, but I don't have time to think. Take my glass. Okay, let's create save. First, I have to get us away from Aiga's room. I should worry about Aiga's safety most of all. It's too dangerous to us to fight near Ahika. I need to move somewhere bigger like the lobby. Still holding my knife, I jump back without looking around. Shiki's knife slashes in front of my face. Fortunately, I did not get cut, but he hits my glasses off. You bastard! My heart pounds loudly. Death covers my view. Hatred over my mind. I gasp for air. My breathing goes wild. Shiki attacks. In that case, there's nothing to be afraid now. Not a problem, for this is my third time fighting a life and death situation. But now I know more about how exactly I should be moving. Sweat drips down on the ground. His knife swings on every part of my body, but I fortunately not received any fatal wounds. I am breathing hard because I move my body past its limits. I don't understand. The enemy in front of me brings out an annoyance. Why? Why can't I kill just another human being? Why is your killing ability so high, Shiki? There's anger in his eyes. He's probably irritated from all the unexpected resistance by someone that should be easy prey. My heavy breathing fills the air. My chest hurts. Even though I've seen his killings already in my dreams, our abilities are naturally different. It's already hard enough to block his attacks, and it's almost impossible to attack his lines. But if I didn't care to avoid mutual death, okay, I was wondering why my mouse went. Death, I could easily kill him. Alright, even not playing around. I'm tired of finishing you off with the same weapon you had, but I shouldn't have used something I'm not used to using. The enemy throws down his knife. Slash. The sharp animal-like, nail-like claws in the night. So is this after all? It's already dull to use the same thing as 8 years ago. Emmy smiles and he frees his stance. My heart beats. My body knows I won't be able to keep up with him once he gets serious. I probably won't be able to see him attacking me. The first thing I'll realize, my body has a hole in it. The presence of death increases. The sense of impending death is upon me, but I have no fear. Crackling inside my body grows proportionally with a sense of crisis. Panting. Burning pain, just like a bow pulled to the limit. A homicidal impulse that I cannot control. Most likely it'll be released in a moment and kill Shiki for sure. So long, Shiki. Ahika is mine. This time, you'll go to hell. The enemy body disappears. The strained bow is released. But before that, someone comes in between me and Shiki. It was Ahika, her flowing red hair. Ahika stands in front of Shiki as if to protect me. Ahika, what are you doing? Ahika does not answer. Her back. With Ahika's right hand in front of me, I start to feel excited. Move, Ahika. I am your real brother. You don't have to worry about this imposter. Ahika does not answer. Her back. With Ahika's red hair in front of me, I start to feel excited. Ahika, don't make me sad. You're the only important person for me.
No, I won't move.
I need water after this. Ahika shakes her head and clearly rejects Shiki. Ahika.
Move back. If you say you're going to kill Nissan, I will kill you first. The role of the head of the Toon family is to eliminate people like you.
What are you saying, Ahika? You were waiting for me so long? I was always watching. I came back because you were waiting for your brother. I killed that old man and make him free just for you. Oh, so he killed Mikasa. He was the one. So that's how Mikasa died. But why are you protecting that imposter?
Indeed, I was waiting for Nissan. But that is not you. You lost against the Torn Blood and became just a killer. You should have died on that day 8 years ago.
Ahika, you're telling your own brother to die. That's not right. You're your only brother. Listen to me. That guy is just a...
Silence! I will not allow any more insults like a Nissan. I am not gonna let you kill Nissan again.
Ahika. Shiki staggers. So he's just an imposter. Don't betray me for such a guy, Ahika. Ahika doesn't answer. She just confronts Shiki with fierce aggression. Ahika, you're going to betray me too, Ahika? Shiki takes a step. Shiki looks at me, and Ahika, with bloodshot eyes. This is the last warning. Move, Ahika. And you'll follow your own brother's orders.
I will not move. You're not my Nissan.
Shiki screams as he jumps. Not towards Ahika, but towards me. But I was suspecting that already. I raise my knife and face my enemy, but Shiki nails are faster. The result will be still a mutual death. Then in the case, I surely would cut the line and slice him into pieces. Shiki nails never reached. Shiki's soulless voice gasped. Ahika. Shiki nails slashed across Ahika's back. It's not as Shiki aimed for her. It's just Ahika crashed into me. But I felt nothing. My mind has frozen. Without thinking anything, my homicide impulses drives me. Ahika's body falls to the ground. In that instant Shiki stops moving, I slash through his line. Smell of blood. It angers me. The scent, the only thing I do sense. The rest of my senses are paralyzed by exhaustion after all my extreme movement. Right now, I feel nothing. There's Ahika covered in blood in front of me, and Shiki's dead body right beside her. I feel nothing and send me stand here. The lights come on. It hurts my eyes as I return to my senses. I look around. On the floors in front of me is a path of red blood. Ahika's body is not there, nor is Shiki's. What? The knife is still in my hands. I'm sure that wasn't a dream. It's proof the floor is covered with blood. Ahika, you're protecting me. I ran there at the same time I feel sick. I didn't want her to do that. All I wanted was to protect Ahika. Why did it turn out like this way?
Shiki-sama.
Someone calls me from behind.
I have turned on the mercy power. Ahika's wounds are pretty shallow, so please do not worry.
Be sweet, where were you?
I pre-stated this. When Nissan and I revived to help, you and Ahika-san were on the ground. We tried to talk to you several times, but you were in no condition to talk. So I just stood here while Ahika was lying injured on the ground. Ahika need treatment. It means Nissan, and I treat Ahika and then put the power back on. Should we have waited for your orders?
No. You guys did the right thing. I was just staying there, right?
Yes. It has been about an hour since we came, but you have only been standing there.
I see. Not doing anything while Ahika was on the ground. Wound is the worst thing I could have done. Not only did I not protect her, but you could say I was actually hurting her. Is Ahika alright?
Yes, it's not that deep a wound, but since it's not a wound that will heal anytime soon, we have her resting in her room right now. Shiki-sama, what happened? When we regained consciousness, all the lights in the mansion were turned off, and I apparently have been unconscious in Nissan's room. It seems Nissan and I were drugged. When we came to the lobby, you and Aiga were there. Nissan said the color Aiga is from the big animal, but that is...
What? There's something wrong?
This doesn't add up.
Hisui, Shiki was not there.
Shiki-sama, you were staying in front of Aiga-sama.
No, not me, but I saw myself. Hisui doesn't know about Shiki. She doesn't know why I was hurt, nor does she know I was killed. Hisui, was there only me unknowing Aiga in the lobby? She nods. That guy. He's still alive. I cut him through his shoulders along the line, but it didn't kill him. Or the vampire harder to kill than humans. That way he's still alive right now and he has run away. No, I don't care about that right now. Aiga.
Please wait, Shiki-sama. Are you going to Aiga's bedroom?
Of course. I have to apologize to Aiga. I have to talk to her.
Nissan is currently treating her wounds. I do not think Aiga-san will be pleased to see you right now.
But that might be true, but...
Please go back to your room, Shiki-sama. When we finish treating her, Aiga asks for you. I'll come to get you.
With that, Hisui starts to walk up the stairs. She probably went up to Aiga's bedroom to help Kohaku-san. Me and Guy, I can't help them. All I can do now is wait for Hisui in my room. Okay, well, I'll end it here. So, well, that's a lot. So, Omega Dimensions. Oh, that's it. So, I'll be back. I am done. So, I forgot what I usually say. Well, bye.